Welcome back to another video. It's the one and only Pocket Gaming. Today we're going to talk about how the Hive is shutting down. This video took me hours to make and edit, so if you could take a second to leave a like and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to leave a comment on your thoughts in this situation and click the little bell to have notifications for all my future live streams and videos. But without further ado, let's go. Before we start, make sure to go check out Pogly. Without him, this video would not be possible, so yeah, go subscribe to Pogly. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you think I'm clickbaiting you at this point or whatever, but I'm actually not. This is genuinely truth that the Hive is shutting down, so yeah, let's read the article on their forum page. So, on January 11th on the Hive forums, it was announced that on April 15th, the Hive Java Edition will be closing on the forums. They had this to say: "When we started the Java Edition version of the server almost 8 years ago, everything was fresh. As new versions of Minecraft were released, it came with a refreshing amount of content that in turn would make it onto our server and turn into games. With Bedrock, we have just that. We have new and exciting client updates coming to the game nearly every month. Within less than a week, over 95% of our player base have updated to the newest version available. The most considerable advantage for us is not being limited by developing for a version of a game that came out over 5 years ago. Many of you will have noticed that the Java edition of the Hive has been receiving a decreased amount of resources as the months have gone on." Yeah, I can't lie, guys. I do agree that it's just not as refreshing. It probably feels a lot more still to the players, because I actually hopped on the other day and it's just not as fun as Bedrock for some reason. But regardless of the resources and all that, let's just check how many players are actually playing this on Bedrock and Java. So, wow, I just looked it up now, guys, and we got 1,600 people playing Java Hive, about 1,600. And that's pretty good, you know, for most servers, that's actually pretty good, you know, like, just think about, you know, having 1,600 players on, that's a good amount. But Bedrock, it has 27,000. Yep, I'll put it right now on the screen. By the way, you guys can go check this out at all times. I'll link this down below, this little site that tracks all the players on all servers at all times for Bedrock and Java. So it's really cool. But yeah, man, that's crazy to me. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's keep reading the article. So they said this after: "On April 15th, the Hive Java Edition will be closing its doors." So yeah, April 15th, it's going to be closing. "This was an extremely tough decision to make. Some of you look to Bedrock as the excuse for Java going, but in reality, the Java server would have closed its doors a few years ago if it wasn't getting the funding from Bedrock. With our current technology stack, it costs us more to host 3,000 concurrent players on Java than 30,000 players on Bedrock." Can you guys actually believe that? Like, to me, that statistic right there is freaking unreal. And I'm not sure how it makes sense, but I'm sure there's something that makes sense about it if you guys know about how servers work and all that. Alright, so it continues like this: "In the coming months, we'll create and release an open source version of Trouble in Mineville and a light version of our minigame framework on GitHub. Community members can update, add new features, and maintain the game. This will be free for you to use on any purpose. You will find a collection of maps that we have made over time. We cannot host any community maps as we wouldn't want to assume their permission for this. We will continue to host the player stats for people who use our API for at least 12 months. With immediate effect, we have taken our stores offline. Anyone who bought Ultimate or Emerald in the last 6 months from this post are invited to contact access@hivemc.com for a full, no-hassle refund, while keeping the rank. Make sure to include your Minecraft name, UUID, and the transaction ID." I mean, already, just reading that last statement, that's why I love the Hive, dude, because they're not, you know, here for money, and they're not just trying to scam people, you know what I mean? They actually would, like, the fact that they would give people a refund, like, when they don't have to do that, is just beyond me, so I really do appreciate that. Alright, and if you guys somehow don't believe that this is real, literally click the description down below. I'm going to link this forum here, this article, but you could also look it up if you want. But anyways, this is what they said to end it all off. They said, "Additionally, anyone who has ever bought Emerald or Ultimate on our server will be able to click here to claim a free Hive Plus rank for the Bedrock server. Furthermore, we have stopped any rank demotions from happening from this point on. This means if you have a gold or diamond rank that would be expiring, it will now stay until the server closes. All the current information we have to give you is in the above post. Please do not contact helpers, moderators, others for more details as we don't have them. We currently plan to keep the forum and Discord channels open while conversations remain civil." So if you have any of those ranks, be sure to get your free Hive Plus rank on Bedrock. Anyways, in my honest opinion about this situation, I personally agree with the Hive. It's actually really sad in my eyes how they are shutting down a very OG Minecraft server, but at the end of the day, they are a business and they gotta do what's best for them. And in my eyes, it's not a selfish move to be focusing more on the Bedrock server with 27,000 players over the Java server that isn't nearly as fun and only pulls 1,600 players. Plus, with a server like Hypixel that's taking over Java Edition, this is probably one of the best moves that they could have made. And honestly, if they put all of their focus on Bedrock, I could see them pulling over 100,000 concurrent players in the near future. Regardless of all that, I love the way they treated the ranks and didn't just scam anybody doing so, so great look for the server. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I want to hear what you all think down below in the comments. But yeah, it's been your boy Pocket Gaming. You guys already know what I'm going to say. Empire out. I'll catch y'all later. Drop that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace out.